someone could say, hey, we're going to take you to Japan on that day, and I'll be like, oh no, I promised. So I'll wait and see what the year holds, but I'd hope that I'd want to go. I do like it. Libby says, OMG, Five Nights at Freddy's 3? What, is that a thing? Are they bringing out another one already? Say what? I'd like to try it again. I'd like to try and get to the end of the first Five Nights at Freddy's, because that was intense. That was intense. I want to see if it's possible to get to the end, and then maybe on the second one. The second one winds me up, though, with that toy box thing. It's too hard. What'd you get for Christmas? Well, Goodwill to All Men was the first gift that I received, because I'm a man. Whatever that means. I also got myself this, you'll have seen in the Day in the Life Seconds, which I've been reading. It's so good. It's about this girl who is trying to open a new restaurant, but then she finds a mushroom. I'm explaining this really badly. Mushroom, not that kind of magic mushroom, that transports her into the past and lets her erase past mistakes. So, like, she's got this boyfriend and she's like, oh, I wish I never broke up with that guy. So then she writes, I wish I never broke up with the guy, and then you see what would happen if that never happened, and then her life changes. And it looks really beautiful. Check out this. Let me find a page of the art. Look at this art. Look how pretty that is. Yeah, so it's a graphic novel, so there's not that much text, so you can actually whiz through one of these. I've been trying to savor it, so I've been keeping on certain pages and like looking at the art and then only reading it in little sections so I can make it last longer, because when I get a book, I'm usually just like, that's the end of that book. Like I did with the Hunger Games books. I think I read them in about 3 days. Anyway, well, I bought that for myself. What else did I get? My parents got me The X-Files, which I was talking about, which you might not have heard of. It's a really old TV show from the 90s. But I used to watch it when I was about 6 or 7 with my brother, and I was always too scared. But I pretended I wasn't too scared, because my parents were like, you're not allowed to watch it. It's scary. Because it's an 18. Some of them are really scary. And it's about aliens and abductions and government conspiracies. I was actually absolutely terrified. It's horrifying. There's one where there's a guy who's got a genetic abnormality, so he can stretch his body through tiny spaces and eat people's livers. So he goes down people's chimneys, like liver-eating Santa Claus, and then eats people's livers. Imagine watching this when you're 6. Not only that, but he lives in this abandoned building in a hole in the wall where he's built a nest out of newspaper and bile that he has licked and stuck to the wall. So I was watching that the other day. I was like, oh my god, this is horrifying. But at age 7, I shouldn't have been watching that. Anyway, so I was so scared. I pretended I wasn't scared, so my dad would let me watch it. And then I would just have nightmares. I'd lie awake like this all night, staring at the ceiling, thinking the liver-eating man is going to get me. So eventually my parents had to buy bunk beds, and I had to share a room with my brother for about a year because of the X-Files. So I would sleep in the same room as my brother, so I think he would protect me from the liver-eating demon. So I thought I'd ask the X-Files to face my fear of the unknown and see if it's as bad as I remember. And it's really good. It's really good so far. It's so old and 90s looking, but it's fun. Kian's Brows just hit $50. Thank you, Kian's Brows. I'll get to the premium messages soon, by the way. If anyone sent one, is like, why isn't he reading them? That's on the mobile app. People wondering what that means. Michaela says, have you caught up with the Buffy comics? I haven't, but I got some more for Christmas, so I'm excited to read those now I've finished Buffy. Dan got me, I think he got it so he could watch it himself as well, the Sword Art Online limited edition Blu-ray box set, which is awesome, because apparently it's really rare and you can't really get it anywhere. So that was nice of him. Check it out! Clark is watching, just tweeting me about my liver. Get out of my mentions. And then Dan also got me a random crap tin, which looks like a really lovely ornamental tin to keep your stuff in. And it's got all nice like deers and stags and buildings, but it actually just says random crap. Because I've always got so much stuff that I clutter the house with, so he got me that to just stop cluttering the house. What else did I get? I also got these swaggy sunglasses. What do you think of these babies? They are pixel ones. I had some orange ones before, but I lost them, so these are the new ones. I mean, everyone is going to be jealous of me when I go on holiday. Oh my god, so swag, said Jamil. Lisa Michelle tipped 500 bars, she likes it that much, thank you. Angarad is now the top fan, congrats. What do you think of it? Do you like the glasses? You look emo. What's emo? Is that the new emo? People that wear stupid pixel sunglasses. So cool, said Alice with a wink. What's with all these ironic winks? Are you saying they're not actually cool? Guys. Fine, I'll take them off. Whoa, everything's so bright now. What is my hair doing? What else did I get? I've got so many things to show you. Oh yeah, I bought Dan, well, again, mainly for the house, a load of Adventure Time coasters. So I've got a load of those things. This is the Lumpy Space Princess coaster. Oh my god, I'm just burning my face with the coffee fan. What else? What else did I get? Nothing that I can reach and show you. My parents got me some board games. I got Risk, because I've never played Risk before, and it's going to be good. And also, my mum got me loads of lip balms in the flavour of fizzy drinks. So I've got Coca-Cola and Vanilla Coke. So my mouth now tastes of Vanilla Coke. Yeah, it's actually good. It actually tastes like Vanilla Coke. I didn't think it was going to work. I thought it'd taste like chemicals. But no, it works. Well done, Coca-Cola Company. Did anyone get anything crazy for Christmas? Anyone get a horse? You got chapstick? That's rad, I know, right? Lucy Snorbush? Snorboat is the main fan, the top fan. Thanks, Lucy. I got an ATV. I got a hamster. I got a lion. I got a dragon. You did not get a dragon. Sorry, I'm not reading the names. It's going so fast. Clara got an electric guitar. Sweet Sugar Pie got a horse. I'm down you got a horse, just because I said it was a horse. But what if she did get a horse and I've just, like, ruined her moment? I'm sorry. Hannah got a cat. What? Imagine opening a pet. I mean, that sounded weird. Imagine opening a present and it's a pet. That is for life, and not just for Christmas. It's a big responsibility. But imagine that. That would be so cool. I got a cat too. I used to beg my parents for a dog, and they never got me a dog. I guilt-tripped them. One time, I got a notebook, and I wrote, please can I have a dog, on every single page, and gave it to them. And they were like, we're going to have a meeting. A meeting? Like what? What are they? Anyway, no dog was bought, which I think was fair enough because they were busy people. I wouldn't have properly looked after it, and we didn't have time for a dog in our lives. Also, my dad's kind of allergic to dogs, so that wouldn't be fair. But we did get a house rabbit for Christmas, which was such a good surprise. And they were like, ooh, I think something might be in the garage. Do you want to go check? And I was like, well, what would be in the garage? Why would Santa not leave it under the tree? Go into the garage, and there's a rabbit just hopping around. And I was like, ah. It was a Nintendo 64 moment. Good thing I didn't, like, throw the rabbit across the room in excitement. It was amazing. Holly, said Julia. Yeah. Well done. Amazingphil trivia. Holly the rabbit. Such a great rabbit. Holly rabbit. Will you get a pet soon? Maybe a fish. I think I could handle a fish right now. Couldn't have a hamster because of the landlord, but I think I could get one anyway. Then if you visited, I could just hide it. They're small, you know. But yeah, I'm traveling too much. I don't know. I can't look after myself, so I don't think I could look after an animal. Maybe a hamster one day. Get a whale, said Caitlin. Tropical fish, that'd be cool. I saw an apartment once which had an entire wall that was tropical fish. That had been a pain to clean, but it looked awesome. The landlord would have to visit and clean the fish every week, because I knew someone that lived there. Imagine that! Having a landlord just come over, hey, just cleaning the fish again. I reckon he did that so he could spy on his tenants. Caitlin's dying. I hope you're not actually dying. You said it in bold, so it looks serious. Get a glowing fish. I'm playing Crossy Road, said Lindy. I think we all are playing Crossy Road. What have I done to the world? I should not have released that onto the world. I'm sorry. get a hedgehog. Someone on my Twitter had a hedgehog. Not my Twitter, my Facebook. I forgot who it was. Just a casual hedgehog. Can you have hedgehogs as pets? Is that legal? Angarad is the top fan. Lucy Starbush, that was your name. Maybe I remember you. She proposed, I will marry you. And Lana just gave me 50 likes. Thank you. I should pay more attention to these things. Keely just gave me 5,000 bucks. Thanks, Keely. Bum, 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 bum. We're on you now. One Direction 2 said, beware, the game of Risk is hard. I have played Catan, though, and that's really hard. Grace said, I love you and your videos. Thank you. Hannah is not on fire, said, would you like a lion for Christmas? That would be pretty deadly. I mean, first of all, illegal. Secondly, it would probably rip my face off, unless I raised it from a cub. But then I'd probably want to be in the wild, like Simba. Chanel said they've added Friends on Netflix, just as I finished Friends. Confession, I don't actually have Netflix either. Does that make me weird? I don't know. Everyone seems to have Netflix. I like buying box sets. I just like to hold it and own it and sniff it. Do you know the smell of a freshly born DVD? When was the last time you gleeked, said Marianne? I gleek all the time, probably this morning. Ariel doesn't have Netflix either. Sandra doesn't have Netflix. Okay, we're not that weird. I just like owning the DVDs of things, or watching them when they're on. Do you have Doge on Crossy Road? I do. I've got everything, almost. I don't have Crazy Old Ben, who was the thing I was trying to unlock. Anyone that doesn't have the game will be like, what are you on about? I'll tell you my high score, because I forgot what it is. Where have I got my app? Oh, my phone is such a mess app-wise. My high score is... Bum. 253. I just murdered a rabbit to find out what my high score was. Sorry, rabbit. 253. Soph's is 137. Get on my level, yo. Did you see Dan's running shoes on the table? Yes. What's he trying to do? I go on so much about not leaving new shoes on the table, and then he goes and leaves them on the table. We're gonna die. It's an omen. We're gonna get hit by lightning. Are you ever gonna run? I do have running shoes, so I might go on a little run. If Dan's going on a run. Maybe he'll inspire me to try and exercise. I've been doing desk exercises in the gaming channel, if you watch that. Does that count? Desk yoga? My brother's girlfriend used to do yoga when we go on holiday, and they've got the weirdest names. I'd listen to her yoga tape, and it'd be like, go from downward dog into total eclipse, and then raise your thorax into the enchanted cat. And she'd be doing all this, like, wiggling around on the floor. And then she said, and then I remember the tape said, you'll feel your body relax from your core down to your anus. And we were and we were all just eating our lunch around the pool, like my family. And my brother's girlfriend was just doing that. And it was like, relax your core down to your anus. And we were all like... I don't know how funny she found that. That was his ex-girlfriend, yes. So I'm allowed to laugh. Why are you so adorable? Wow. Thanks, Abby. Wow. Do a second Philippa video, said Sophia. I don't think I could inflict that on the universe. That would be bad. Don't say that. My mum is listening. Oops. I'm sorry. It's just a part of the body. I was not being crude in any way. What's your New Year's resolution? I've been rubbish. I haven't had one yet. I feel like my New Year hasn't started yet. I was going to give myself until today to just do nothing, which I think is healthy. Just have a bit of a relax and a holiday. And then I'll start to think about what my resolution is. Maybe to do exercise. I say that all the time and I never do. But it'd be nice to walk upstairs without having a little heart attack. Does anyone have a cool New Year's resolution out there? What about you, Wolfie Sam? Winterbug, you should go running with Dan. Okay, maybe I'll do that. Could I get a cool headband and like one of those fuel bands that's like, you've run 2 miles, and post to Facebook? They're really annoying when people are posting to Facebook, I just ran 10 meters. Like, maybe it inspires you to do it more. Keely is the top fan. Thanks, Keely. You've got a cute little fan art as your face, which is nice. I've been trying to like more art that you guys do on Twitter and Tumblr and stuff. That's one of my resolutions, to just press like and favourite more. Because I see so many things that just make me smile, and I think I should just favourite all of them, or like them. So I promise there'll be more likes when I get back on the tumbles. Are you going to VidCon? I think so. I'm definitely going to play this live, which is in 2 months. That's soon. It reminds me of Easter, so it'd be weird going there in February. In Florida. Florida. You should go to GeekyCon. I've never even heard of GeekyCon. Are you going to Summer City? I would love to. I don't know yet, though. I'll let you know on Twitter. If I am, when it's closer to the time. My Twitter is Amazingphil, if you're wondering who the heck this guy is. Speak German. Hallo, mein Name ist Phil. Du bist schön. They just call you pretty? I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen you. You might have 8 babies by now. Since last year I've done a younow. Jodie proposed. I'll marry you, Jodie. It's probably illegal because I've already married like 2 people in this chat, including Lucy Snowbush. Kelsey said, have you been watching American Horror Story? I have. I am loving it. Still not sure about it. I need to see all of it before I decide if I loved it or not. I loved the last episode though. It was really good. I won't say any words. I can't even say what it was about because that would be a spoiler. How's your email, baby? They've kind of stopped emailing me. I know they said it was the size of a turnip recently. Maybe it's been email born. I don't think it was time for birth yet. I know the baby got pretty big. Let me see if they're still emailing me. I think it's called Baby Center or something. Let's search my email for Baby Center. Baby Center. Oh, here we go. Your pregnancy. Your baby is now 33 weeks. It's losing that wrinkled alien look. It's the size of a pineapple. Jeez, that must be uncomfortable. Imagine pushing that out of you. What else? The bones aren't fused together. Gross. Go to a birth club. How to do a perennial massage. Okay, I'm not reading that. No thanks. What is email baby? Oh, I should be more clear. On Twitter, I announced my email baby, which someone had signed me up to some baby pregnancy newsletter, but it was like, your baby is going to be due in 30 weeks. And I was like, what? But they sent me an email every week about how big my baby is, so I thought it'd be cool just to keep it, not cool, funny is the word I was going for. It'd be funny to keep the baby and see what happened. When's your next video, said Megan? Next week sometime? Got a radio show on Monday, which is live. So after that, I will think about my next Amazingphil and gaming channel videos and stuff like that. After the holidays. So you can go watch Dilmas on Dan and Phil Games if you're feeling like you need a fix of our videos. Have you got any questions? Let's do a bit of a Q&A. Is baby being born outside? Sound like the ambulance just stopped outside our door. The baby is literally being born outside our door. You didn't talk about Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh yeah, I got that for Christmas as well. I've seen it before, but I got it on Blu-ray. Which is great. The sound was a bit bad. I don't know if it was my parents' TV or the Blu-ray sound, but it was hard to hear what everyone was saying. I am Groot was a bit more like roof, roof, roof. Is it good? Guardians of the Galaxy is amazing. You can watch that having watched none of the other Marvel movies as well, because it's kind of disconnected from the rest of them. Who's your favourite? I like Groot, but Rocket the Raccoon is my favourite one. Which is your favourite Marvel movie? Oh, that's tough. The Avengers, I reckon. I'm so excited for Avengers 2. My knees just vibrated. I'm so excited for Avengers 2. Chris Pratt was at my school. What? He went to your school? He visited? Did you go to BRGS? I did. If you stalk the corridors, you'll see awkward photos of me when I was younger. I am Chris Pratt. You are Chris Pratt. What was your form room? What was it? It was the chemistry room, which is just a load of stairs. I think it's room 1. I go to BRGS at Izzy, yeah. Room 1 was where I lived. Yeah, our form room at school was just a staircase. The entire room was stairs, like a lecture theatre, and we had to use that at lunchtime as our hangout place, because you're only allowed to go in your own form rooms. So we had to just live on stairs for 2 years. Can you say Violet? Violet! I like pizza, said Jamie. So do I. You made me want pizza now. Marissa said, marry me and I'll make you any food you want. If you get me a pizza, I will marry you. You've also got to propose on YouNow, like Maura 31201 just did. It's a yes! Anneli Chapeau! It's a yes! Are you restocking black t-shirts? Yeah, there will be new stuff in Down and Phil shop very soon. We're releasing one mystery new item and then loads more new stuff later on in the year. And we'll get new calendars too, because I know loads of people wanted calendars. So there'll be new Down and Phil calendars coming soon. Brand new, he said, Phil, I'm pregnant, congratulations! Are you going to name the baby Phil? I recommend it, it's a strong name. Philip. I read that it was going down in popularity, which made me sad. Lover of horses. I know, it means lover of horses. I'm scared of horses. I cannot order on the shop. Oh, I don't know why. Either ask customer services, or if you're worried about it being in dollars, it still works in pounds.